Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we're talking about a controversial issue that's happening right now. Basically, what happened is that IPVanish gave up logging information on one of its users. Now, with the no-log VPN, it's their policy that they don't keep any information like the connection times, your IP addresses, stuff like that, associated with any information that you're using on their servers. So if you're doing something bad, the VPN can't really give up your information because they're not collecting that information. However, in 2016, there was a case with Homeland Security in which an agent was in a chat room that found a user posting pornographic images. This user was able to track down the IP of this user and found that this user was using IPVanish VPN. IPVanish VPN then gave up information about this user associated with his account to Homeland Security. Homeland Security then went to Comcast and found out his real-world information, and then they found the user in real life. So this is a pretty good example of how the process would work when a VPN gives up information about a user. It just gets a little tricky though in order to disown IPVanish entirely. Now in 2016, Highwinds was operating with IPVanish as its product. And at that time, they had a no logging policy. However, according to StackPath, which is the new company that acquired Highwinds, the CEO is saying they aren't responsible for anything that really happened in 2016 since it's a different company. They can't really speak to what was going on. It just gets a little muddy because in 2016, when this issue happened, IPVanish was a no-log VPN, and now in 2018, even if it's owned by a different company, it's still a no-log VPN. So a lot of people are confused and angry at IPVanish. They're not really sure if they should use it anymore. And this is a pretty good reason to be suspicious. Now, I'm not really going to recommend IPVanish going forward on this channel. For these reasons, it's a pretty questionable move, and I don't really like recommending VPNs that are caught in kind of PR nightmares like this, because there's usually some element of truth to it. Pure VPN, Hide My Ass VPN, Holla VPN, Hotspot Shield, and now IPVanish have all been kind of questionable with their logging policies and stuff like that, giving out information in court cases and stuff like that. Now, IPVanish is still a decent product. It has pretty good speeds, and it does work pretty good in terms of an application, but at the end of the day, what's the point of using it if they're just going to give up your information? Now, of course, the new company owns IPVanish, and they might have a policy that wouldn't give up your logs, but it's not entirely certain. And as a user, it's going to be hard to trust IPVanish again with this kind of incident, I think. So going forward, I'm not going to be discussing IPVanish VPN too much on the channel. Of course, I still have all my other videos up and my old recommendations for IPVanish. Since it is a new company and they say they don't log, I think I'm going to keep those recommendations and those links up. But going forward, guys, I'm not going to recommend IPVanish as the best VPN to use, especially if you want to be 100% secure and anonymous. If you're looking to find a better VPN than IPVanish, perhaps an IPVanish alternative, I would go ahead and check out TorGuard VPN. Now, my top 3 VPNs to recommend used to be TorGuard, IPVanish, and Private Internet Access. I'm thinking about just changing it to TorGuard because IPVanish is now collecting logs in the past. Private Internet Access is a really sketchy administrative board with the likes of Roger Ver, who supports Bcache. And TorGuard is just, it seems like it's really the only VPN nowadays that doesn't have something sketchy going on. Anyways, guys, thanks for checking out this video. Go ahead and check out these videos over here if you want to see more of my content. I'll see you again on the next one.